Hey everybody, thank you for clicking on this video today. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul, and today we're doing an RV interior project. We're upgrading our dinette table. I'll show you here. I'm going to remove this table. I like it, but we have something that's going to be a little more personal and something we had a hand in making. So we're going to first make sure we can get this out okay, and then we'll bring in the other one and install that. As you guys know, RVs have some strange nuts and bolts to them. I've got this little toolkit that I found one day while I was at AutoZone. Just picked it up. It's just like an 18-piece driver kit, but it's got the square bits that you need for most of the interior projects on your RV. You could probably disassemble this whole interior with one size of these square bits. So I'm gonna get up under here and get this loose. I'm going to put this down and get something that's going to make this a lot easier. Work smarter, not harder. Get my glasses on so I can see and for safety. Much easier. All right, it's only 4 screws holding the top of this, well, holding this whole thing on the brace. So I should be able to just lift it off and then take the brace off the wall. All right. It's got a little more weight to it than I was expecting. That's good. Originally we planned to use these for our other table, but it'll make our table too low. The RV table has a base. It's a couple inches higher than this, so it's easier to sit under. Plus these come too far off the wall for what we're doing. So let me get these off here. It's really kind of interesting how easy these things are built. What did that take? 7 minutes? Our plan, let me bring you down here. Our plan is to use these backing plates where the table was mounted to secure our table we're putting in here. I don't know how far over it goes, but that's the plan anyway. So if you don't have the square bits in your tool set, you know, you might want to get a small pack of them. If you don't want to get a whole pack, this bit is a CRS2, yeah, CRS2, whatever size that is. It might just be specific to this brand, but it's a small square. But it's a good idea to have these odd little bits, especially if you're going to be in your RV any amount of time and want to fix things. So let's go get the table and see how she looks. So while I go get this table, I'm going to let you watch this clip that shows you exactly what we did and what we're going to put in here for our table. Okay, so this is our project for the RV we're starting today. Megan, you want to tell them what it is?
So this is going to be our new dining room table. We've decided after our trip to Florida that we didn't feel like our dining room table was super user friendly, and we're hoping to put this in along the window, so we'll sit kind of on this side facing the window, and hopefully it'll be something that we can use, you know, if we're having people over, we could put food out, or we could sit with our laptops and work at the table that way. We were really lucky. We found a guy that was just had amazing furniture. He had all finished pieces that we looked at, and then he also showed us this unfinished wood. It's live edge hickory? No, what was it?
I can't remember. I think it was...
He was saying how solid it is. Like you need special screws or it'll...
And I'm sure someone watching can look at that and tell us what kind of wood it is. He told us, and it's embarrassing that we can't remember what he said.
I feel like he said hickory, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But we're going to... He planed it. We trimmed it, the edge. We're going to sand it down, and then we're going to polyurethane it so it's all sealed, and then put it in the camper. It'll be our first big little project remodel.
Yep. And this will sit so that the big window of the camper's here, so we'll be facing out. And it'll open up that space, but give it a little touch of personality and of our own. And this piece of wood's really heavy, so we're hoping it will mount okay.
But it was much cheaper to do as our own project.
Yeah, we got this for a third of the price of getting one all finished.
Yeah.
So let's see how it goes. Oh, and we go full time in just a couple days, so we've got to get on the ball with this.
Yeah. Like we don't have enough to do.
Yeah. All right, let's get started.
We were instructed by the gentleman that we got this from to go around all the edges first, right?
So make sure we seal the bark real good. I'm making it challenging for you. I'm moving.
I know. Because I'm like not challenged enough with this stuff. Yep, seal the bark first. And even though this stuff looks white, I swear the can says crystal clear. So,
It's got a little pigment just so you can see what you covered.
and we're doing the bottom first just in case.
Okay, we got one coat on the bottom side. We're going to let that dry and come back and look at it. And we got the sides done. That's not a very good shot there, but got the sides done. It goes on white so you can see what you covered. We'll let that dry and come back and see if it needs another coat. We're going to put several coats on the top side, but it's looking good. So we've always liked the live edge wood and how creative people can be with it. I'm a little out of breath carrying that thing in here. It's a little heavy. So what I've got it face down. That's the bottom side of the table. I'm going to put the legs on it, and we're going to stand it up in position. Once I get it stood up here, it'll make more sense to you. But I'm thinking we're going to put a piece of aluminum angle across here so that the table can be fastened by the legs against the wall there so it won't go anywhere. So I'm hoping that's going to work out as well as I think it is. We'll see. going to set. We want it just off the wall here. Just a little bit of room between the slide wall and a little bit from the couch here. I've only got 2 screws in each leg right now. And that's just so that I can adjust them in case. I don't want to put a bunch of holes in it and then have to move them. I am going to have to put that one rear leg back further. But that's about where it'll sit. I think that's a good size for the area. One thing we were concerned with, and you guys may be thinking the same thing, is where the slide ends right here. It is a little tiny lip. And my concern was the chairs. When we're sitting here, we're going to be off because of that lip. But they fit right to the edge, and it'll actually be scooted in a little bit further once you're actually sitting in it. And we're probably going to get different chairs to match this table. And we do have some wall decor that we're going to put up and kind of cabiny feel, but that'll make this little area much more usable. And when we sit here, we can have the view of the window. Hopefully it won't be a bad view all the time. I know that's going to be hit and miss, but we're taking that chance. Plenty of light and cross breeze will come through, and Megan and I can sit here and work from this station. We can eat, just hang out. Got many more uses now, we feel like. Okay, all 4 screws per leg are in. I moved the one closer to the wall. Bring it down here and show you. So hopefully, with some adjustment, and get that a little bit closer to the wall, and when we run our angle across the wall here, I can fasten to these legs so during travel it will stay put. Opens up a lot of room underneath the table here. We could actually put a tote. We can still strap our chairs down and put a soft tote or 2 down there, hold stuff. That's it. That's our live edge table. Tell us what you think. Good, bad, otherwise. It's going to be interesting to see how this thing travels. We did put we are going to put this table, it's in the floor here, we're going to put that in storage, because the day will come when we'll trade out of this or sell it, and they'll want the original table back in, and we may want this one somewhere else. So if you're a family, I wouldn't recommend removing your dining table, because that table does expand and you can seat 4 people at it. Not the most comfortable, but you can seat 4 adults. This is only seating for 2. Okay everybody, so it's a few days since I've installed the table, and I know when I left off in the video I was talking about securing it to the wall, and I thought I would put a couple anchors in the wall and maybe strap it. But then after I thought about it, I thought that's kind of a silly way to do it. That's not going to hold, especially traveling down the road. And there's back plates where the factory table was secured. So I went and got some shelving brackets that I thought would work. Metal shelving brackets. And ended up that as I was looking for those, I found something that was even more heavy duty that will work. So let me show you here what I've done. So what I've done here is this. I've mounted these brackets to the wall where the factory ones were mounted. And I've only got a couple screws in them right now. I'm not finished putting the screws in them. But that way it's holding it solid. It's not going anywhere. It's not moving. And just that'll do it. I chose the white ones. I thought they were a little bit of a cleaner look. Now, I'm not sure what we're going to do on this wall yet. But for now, we've got our table in and all ready to go. But that's just a quick little video of our dining table, kitchen table, RV table upgrade. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helped you in some way. Please, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Ring the little bell so you get all the notifications. And I want to say thank you to our new subscribers that have come on in the past few weeks. We certainly do appreciate it. We thank you guys so much for being here. And we hope you enjoy our content and give us some advice and tips. We appreciate that as well. Until the next video, we hope you're trading the everyday for a better day.